Welcome back. It's great to see our friends Nathan McCartney and Drew Delicio, who are here thanks to and sponsored by Good Dads. Now, which must mean you both are good dads. I'm sure you are.
Right?
Yes.
Is that part of it?
Yeah, right. That's
Always a work in progress, all
Always
of us
work in
as
progress.
human beings. But so let's talk about this. First of all, Nathan, you're on the board.
Right.
And Drew, what do you do at Good Dads?
So I'm a licensed counselor, and I also just work with the community. Kind of whatever needs to be done, I'm giving the name and our mission out to the community of Good Dads.
Yeah.
so hence why he's here.
Okay. Well, speaking of, then tell our viewers, if somebody's not familiar, because there might be some misconceptions about what you do.
Sure.
Good Dads, what is it and what services do you provide?
So our mission is to connect fathers and their children. And so we do that in many different ways. Having events like August 3rd, we're going to go to the Cardinals baseball game. For $7, a dad can buy a ticket, and it comes with a food voucher, a hat. We're going to sit together, a whole bunch of dads and kids. So we do family resources such as fatherhood classes, counseling. So we kind of try to do it all.
That's incredible. You know, we were talking before you came on about how important it is to be a good dad. And it's not just for boys. It's so important for women as well to have a good father that guides them and helps them with proper boundaries and that sort of thing. I think we see this in the world. The lack of fathers stepping up is causing lots of problems in our society. You want to talk to that?
Yeah, that's a really great point. That's really kind of what drove me to get involved with this organization. As you kind of look at all the issues in society, fatherlessness is a big component of that. So poverty and suicide, you know, drugs, incarceration, all these things a lot of times are tied directly to an absent father. And so fathers at all levels being involved in their kids' lives, whether they're married or, you know, unmarried or separated or whatever the status might be, but a father being involved has such a powerful impact on the kids' lives. And then, like you said, ultimately it's a good thing for the mom as well, because now she's got a teammate to help raise that child. And it's just something that I was passionate about. And so when they were, like, you know, kind of offered me the opportunity to come on the board, yeah, let's do this. How can we help, and what can we do to help a great organization?
So, Drew, I don't want to get too deep, but I have a kind of a deep question, because I'm curious about, is it a pattern? Because you think, okay, if you're a little boy and you don't have that influence, you want to grow up to be a good dad, to like, I want to be what I didn't have.
Sure.
Right.
But you constantly see it, like Kelly said, in society where the boys grow up and they do step away. Why are there so many absent fathers? Just repeating a pattern?
Sure. I mean, I think a pattern is definitely involved, but what we've found, you know, we hear the word deadbeat dad a lot. What we've found is that is not always the case. They want to be involved in their children's lives. A lot of the time, they just don't know how. And so that's where we are stepping in and saying, if there is a pattern, if you didn't have a good dad, we want to help you become a good dad. And so, yeah, a pattern is definitely involved, but also just lack of resources. We have this narrative that, you know, the dad is always a deadbeat dad. Well, that's not the case. We have so many men who want to step up. They just don't know how.
I love this. So,
Yeah.
so people can get involved in
Yes.
this. How do they get involved?
So gooddads.com.
Okay.
All of our information is on gooddads.com. They can email us, info@gooddads.com.
Facebook, other
Yep.
things like that.
And by the way, too, something else
No,
they
no,
said right before that, really, you said a lot of people think you just help in custody battles.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's way more than just
No.
reuniting kids with custody situations. It's way bigger than that.
It's all dads. We do specialize, because we do counseling, we do specialize in dads who are going maybe through a divorce and want to communicate with their ex or their partner and the kids. We do specialize in that. That is something we do, but then we also do just so much more. Couples counseling, I mean, we do it all. So.
You know, this, I think, is one of the most important things that can be happening in our community, because it's prevention. It's prevention, stopping a cycle. If some people have dads, but they aren't hands-on. And like you say, a lot of people want to get involved. There's no playbook to becoming a mother or a father.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
that's right.
Nathan knows that. He has a new baby.
Yeah,
That's right.
There's
Yeah,
not.
We both do.
Yeah.
New little girls at home.
Yeah, it's like, what do I do? So this is a great resource for people.
Yes.
And in all relationships, people need to learn to communicate. So I think this is a fabulous
Nathan, can I ask you a personal question now?
Sure.
Because I know your dad.
Yeah.
And I've seen you two together. Was he... You guys look like you have such a great relationship.
Yeah.
Tell us, did that shape you as the man you are now? Because he's a great guy. I love him.
100%. And again, that was another reason I wanted to get involved. I had a wonderful father who set an example, who woke me up on Saturday and took me to work and taught me life lessons and showed me how to treat my mom and women. And And so for me, it's a model that I want to pass down to my son, and this is an awesome opportunity to kind of be reinforced, but it's just something that not everybody gets. And so, it's definitely an inspiration. I can't speak highly enough of my dad, and
I love your dad.
I'm so thankful for that opportunity, because that's not always the case.
Because I can see that. The first time I went to Arctic Food Equipment, I was just like, I got to interview your dad and yourself, and their bond, you could just feel it. I was like, oh, that's a great father-son relationship. That's so great.
Fantastic. Yeah. So if people out there want to be part of this, and you feel like you need a little more information,
and go to the Cardinals game too.
Hands-on,
Cardinals
this is
game.
great. Yeah, you can do great things with your kids.
What's the website one more time?
GoodDads.com.
That is so easy to remember.
Easy.
So easy.
I've got that right here in my hand.
There you go.
GoodDads.com. Drew and Nathan. Oh, well, look there. By the way, take a look at their Facebook page too. There's the deal for Good Dads at the Springfield Cardinals. And guys, it's never too late.
That's right.
To start, okay? If you're struggling or you have just a feeling you want to get better, it's never too late to start, and your kids will thank you for it in the future.
Take your sons and your daughters to
that's
that.
Right.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, and by the way, can I just say, I hope and pray that one day we have a spin-off subcategory for Good Dog Dads, sponsored by Good Dads.
There you go.
I'm in there with you. We'll be right back. And you, well, you're a mom.
I'm a good dog mom.
Mom, yeah.
There you go.
Let's
I'm
start
a good
new
dog
program.
dad.
Let's start a new program.
Can you guys sponsor me?